Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an author, an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Let God turn your work setbacks into terrific comebacks. If you ever felt discouraged with your work, you're in good company. Maybe you're worn out from overworking yourself. Maybe you put your heart and soul into a project and it just simply crumbled and failed. We've all faced setbacks at work or even at home, but it's what happens next that's truly important in your life. Just ask Simon, Peter, and Andrew in the Bible. In Luke 5, we learn that these two brothers had been out all night fishing. As professional fishermen, they didn't make money if they didn't catch fish, and they hadn't caught anything. It was as if the lake had gone into a sort of like a recession. The brothers were discouraged and they were very tired. But then Jesus comes along and does the impossible. He makes the impossible very possible. After borrowing their boat to teach from, Jesus tells Simon, Peter, put out into deep water and let down the nets for a catch in Luke 5:4. Simon Peter's response is typical of those times when frustration has set in. Master, we've worked hard all night and haven't caught anything in Luke 5:5. He was saying that to Jesus. Well, all hit this stage. We've all given our work our best shot and come up empty. We've done everything right and may even believe God led us to do what we're doing, but we have nothing to show for it. Then Jesus does a miracle. Jesus doesn't just meet their need, he totally blows them away in the process. The Bible says this: when they had done so, they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to rip. Luke 5:6. Not only do they catch enough fish for themselves, but God also gives them enough to share with other people. After Simon, Peter, and Andrew do what Jesus tells them to do, they catch more fish in 10 minutes than they had in the previous 10 hours. God turns a setback into a comeback. Your comeback may be just right around the corner as well. Maybe you've been without work for months or years, or maybe you failed badly 5 times in a row. None of that matters. God can turn a setback into a comeback faster than you can even imagine if you just ask Him for guidance and direction. And then you might find a need for a bigger boat. Talk it over with other folks, and you can also reach out to me. How have you seen God perform a miracle in your life today? What does that say about what He can do in your future? What scares you the most about trusting God for a miracle in your work life or even in your personal life? Are you experiencing setbacks? These are all questions you might want to ask yourself and turn to God in prayer. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. Remember, a simple smile to anyone can make their day and change their life as well. And remember, for God so loved the world that He gave us His only Son. Imagine as grandparents and parents we give up our grandchildren and children for the sake of humanity. I don't think so, but God did it for us. He did it for you. He did it for me. He's done it for all of us. May God bless you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take good care. And remember, God